Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný. Let's watch how Ding Liren is beating Ian Nepomniachtchi in game number 4 on World Chess Championship match 2023, and this is really important game because this game is going to change everything. Before this game was Ian Nepomniachtchi 1 point ahead of Ding Liren, and now lots of people were asking if Ding Liren is able to beat at least once really well playing Ian Nepomniachtchi, and the answer is yes, and that yes happened today because Ding Liren with white pieces after a really good game is beating Ian Nepomniachtchi, and after this game everything changed because now nobody is leader of this World Chess Championship match, and people who were not believe that Ding is in good shape is back and maybe now has slight advantage because Jan lost his advantage, and I still believe that I'm nobody sure who is going to be next World Chess Champion. But anyway, let's watch this game because this game is really interesting, and I think that it's good to know this game till end because at the end everything happened, of course. So Ding Liren as a white and Ian Nepomniachtchi as a black. My name is Petr Koutný, and if you are going to like this video, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day because now we are going to see a really exciting time of this game. Knight f4 happened, and of course because that this knight on f4 it's dangerous, is unfriendly to white. White is going to take this knight immediately and going to play a short castle. What is good to white is this strong pawn formation in the center. It's very hard for black to break this pawn formation, and I believe that this strong center is giving white edge, and it's not clear when and how black is going to do something with this edge. Okay, a queen f6 I think makes sense, and now both players are going to improve their pieces. Bishop d3, bishop g4 and knight d2. I think that even engine will tell you that this position is level. I don't believe that black is happy because black is playing against super strong pawn formation in the center, and that's in a good hands, strong weapon, and I'm missing in black's army plan or weakness to attack, because yes, of course, maybe c3 pawn is a weak pawn, but can you imagine how black is going to attack this pawn? I really don't, but what I can imagine that white will increase his space advantage. One day he will push his pawns forward, and with every extra new square, every extra new space advantage, his position should be better and better. Okay, knight a5, why not, and c5. That's a beautiful move. Okay, white is going to sack a pawn. Not for nothing, because if black is taking on c5, these two pawns are going forward. And as I told you, d4 and e4 pawns are giving slight edge white. But just imagine that you are going to push these two pawns one move forward. That's much more bigger edge for white. For one pawn, who cares about pawns? These guys are playing World Chess Championship match. They are playing for dream to be next World Chess Champion. So who cares about one pawn? Nobody. So okay, let's push this pawn with tempo e5. Nice. And d5, and now I think that this compensation is beautiful for white because his center is even stronger, and maybe you think that, and what's up? I think that black is missing counterattack, black is missing any active plan, and white has a simple position to play. He will play c4, maybe he will exchange black's light squares bishop, and one day he will push these pawns forward. Not not early. He has to prepare this position. He has to set up this position, and when he will be sure, he's going to push these pawns. So, of course, white's plan is clear, but what do you think about black's plan? You know, what black is going to attack, where black is going to play. Black is only going to hope that he will stop this too dangerous pawn. And, you know, I don't know if he is able to stop this pawn. Okay, rook d8 and c4, why not? b6, h3, and now bishop e4. I think that Ding now is playing really well, because what's the plan? Plan is to go queen c3 and bishop f3, maybe knight e4. So that's a beautiful piece swap. Every piece, okay, I mean every white piece is looking for good squares, is looking for some kind of improvements, and that's exactly where I have the feeling that black is not happy, because white position is easy to play. Okay, let's watch. Maybe rook e7, why not? Queen c3, bishop f3, and rook e2. Yes, still black is waiting, and now he's not waiting. He's playing move f6. I don't know if this is the best move. I don't know exactly if this is not a losing move. It's a hard move. It's going to change a position. Why? Because white is not going to take, of course, on f6. He's going to push this pawn. And this pass pawn is only 2 pawns from new queen. So this pawn is not far. And I'm absolutely sure that since now, white is playing for victory. And black is only hoping for draw. So everything changed. And finally, we see Ding Liren playing for a full point, because first 3 games I can't remember since the last time Ding was playing such a bad chess. Now everything changed. He believes in himself. He has good position, in good shape. He knows what to play. He's improving his position. He's going to push a pawn, and you know, that's exactly Ding Liren as we remember him. Knight d6, okay, why not? And knight f5, exchange, and rook e4. Maybe, if it's hard to understand what's going on, it's a really simple answer. White is improving his pressure, he's improving his position, and he's looking to find good squares for his pieces. Because of pawn on e6, for black is really hard to do the same job. Okay, queen f3, why not? And knight d4 is losing mistake. Yes, this beautiful looking knight on d4 is a losing mistake, because in a second, in a 2 seconds, maybe in a 3 seconds, white is going to take this knight. And after this sack, this position is lost for black. Yes, looks like, okay, why black is losing? Because his material up, but black's rooks are really passive. They are without any food, they are without any job. And the difference between white's pieces and black pieces after this sack, it's a winning reason. So that was a simple job for white, and you know, black was maybe too passive, or maybe played bad shape of opening, but at the end, you know, he's outplayed. And that's a good for chess fans, because chess fans are looking to see blood. And don't mean a blood, I mean fight. And it's good that nobody is winning in a match and nobody is losing, because everything is open. Of course, knight took on d4 and g4. That's a good move, because knight is jumping to f5, going to support this pawn, and you know, black position is going down. It's really shocking how fast black position is going down, mainly because of these 2 really passive rooks. Okay, exchange a5, knight f5, and now queen e4. Threat? Of course. Check on e7, and here is hanging queen on g6. So, not even a bad position, but black has to be careful about some hidden tactics variations. Yes, of course, he's okay, he is able to see all these easy tricks. But, you know, e7, and what do you think about this pawn? This pawn is only one square from a winning square. And, you know, this pawn maybe is worth of rook, or at least piece. I don't mean that pawn on e7 is a pawn. I mean that that's an extra piece, and that's the reason why white is simply winning. Okay, queen f7 and d6. Nice. Take, fork, and now it's only up to the rank, because he is winning in every variation. It's not hard to believe that that's a simply winning position because of e7 pawn. Black's king is weak, and you know, every black piece is a passive. What a beautiful game of Ding Liren. He absolutely outplayed Ian Nepomniachtchi, and that's a sign to Ian to play much more better chess. You know, if he got a dream to be world chess champion, he has to improve his chess. You know, that's not enough. This game was not enough to be next world chess champion. Of course, everybody sometimes got a bad day. That's happened. But that's a sign to be careful, because maybe second bad day mean no dream to be world chess champion. Okay, rook h6, and now rook d1. Threat is rook d8, of course. Now check on e5, and let's welcome the queen or a king on f7. So check, and that's game over. Now white resign it. I think that Nepo was smiling. Okay, he was smiling because he knows that that was not his best game of his life, but Ding is back, and now I'm going to show why white is winning and why black resigned it. So say rook g8 makes sense to me. Yes, of course, just to take this pawn is check on e1. That's exactly immediately lost, and to take g8, g8, and rook d8 is a simple variation, winning for white. Good game, and now at the end I'm going to play this game faster, just to remember you all this game. And I think that since beginning till end, white's got advantage, played well, and what I am enjoying is his center. Pawn on e4, e5, e6, e7, that's a winning pawn, and I'm enjoying move c5. Now he's going to sag a pawn, for pawn should go to e5 and d5, so tempo d5, and these two pawns are dangerous pawn. And I understand that the black's feeling is something like, oh my god, what's happened? That's not a healthy position to me. And he's right, because if this pawn is going to e6 or e7, that's game over. And maybe something important is going to be happened sooner or later, when black is active, and he came to d4. After the sack, knight is much more stronger than rook. Rook is much more stronger than opponent's rook, and because of pawn on e6, one day is going to knight to f5. That's game over. Yes, and I think that the rest of this game is simple, easy, and good victory to Ding Liren. Hopefully you enjoyed this game, and well done. Say well done to Ding, because he played well. And I'm looking really to next games, because everything is possible, match is open, and who knows who will be the next world chess champion. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Take care, and bye bye.